Hi, welcome to TK, room 25. Come on in. Well, thank you so much. That's the first thing I just want to say is thank you for volunteering in our classroom. Without you, we couldn't do what we do. So we are so grateful. That's number one. Number two is we're going to tell you how the students use the restroom. They put their thumb here and they just make the letter T and shake it back for toilet. And that's just all they do. They don't do it in our face. They just go like this and we say yes or we say no. When students use the restroom, that door is open all the way ajar. It's just a mental reminder we have somebody outside the classroom. All right. Second thing is our reward system in our classroom. I want you to be able to give jumps. So when a student is doing something that they're supposed to do, they're at the right place, right time, doing the right thing, we give them jumps. So 5 jumps max, and you're feel free to say, hey, I love the way you're doing that. Go get 1 jump. Go get 2 jumps. And they come over here and quietly jump and get off quietly. We're working on that one. All right. And then, so when you come in, one of the things that we could really use support in right away is getting our attendance chart back to the way, so it's ready for the next morning. And everything's color coded. So this is their name card, this is their lunch card. And so we just pull it from the places. Please make sure I know who's absent and how many lunches there are before that gets done. Right? That makes sense. Okay. Over here, I have this basket for you here, and this is makeup work and volunteer to-dos. And everything in here is amazing. So if I have a student who's absent and they have makeup work, that'll be here. I might have something for you to cut, and I'll leave you a little note. All the supplies are right here. In here is, this says makeup work and TK volunteers to do, and then here's a little assessment sheet if you want to check off things. In here is, this is just a great thing for everyone. These are all the rules, TK and kindergarten playground rules. And then we have a reflection sheet. So if you want to know our system for if somebody's doing something that they shouldn't be doing or hurting another friend, we just go through this reflection sheet with them. All of this is also in these sheets, and Rockstars are at our pre-K TK playground box in that thing. Okay. Anyways, some of the expectations, so would be right here. And then we have that broken down here in behavior expectations. I actually have that at the front and we talk about that all the time. And for you, here are some medical information. It's just like if there's a medical emergency, what is our care plan? So you know what I know. That's important. And then here's our behavior recipe chart, what to do with the functions of behavior and some strategies, just in case you want to look that over. This is something I made right here for guidelines for an instructional aid. And this is really important because this is going to help you. If you have a student who's having trouble writing in their grasp, it's okay to take your hand and put it over their hand and help them write. They're just trying to learn that muscle memory. We try to use the philosophy I do, we do, and then you do, so then it's independent. That's a great teaching strategy. Feel free to look this over because this is really, will help you at the centers in how to guide the students. And so speaking of that, one of the first things that I have at every center is a classroom expectation chart. And so you can start with, hi, once you come in and you see what you need to do and what your center you're going to be at and you get familiar with that, when the kids do come to your center, you might want to tell them, remember, we listen to the teacher, and you're the teacher at that center, and the quiet voice, use your words, ask for turns, we don't touch people, and we give people space. And that's at every single table all around, so that students have visual reminders of the classroom expectations. Because if we listen, we can have fun. And if we're responsible, we can be silly, which I like to be, so that's kind of fun. 2 more things, and then I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for your time. If they're at this center, they can come here and play when they're done. If they're at this center, they can go to the sensory center when they're done. And that table, they can go to that other sensory center. If we are doing morning meeting and I don't have all of the work is done and little tasks are complete and what have you, feel free to, instead of standing back here, to come to the carpet. You can sit on the carpet with your student, especially your own child. They can sit in your lap. We don't need everybody moving, to be on top of you, but just definitely modeling excellent, behavior, 90% of the game, right? So, but if you can't sit on the carpet, feel free to grab a chair or a big chair and just move towards the carpet. Your proximity is the most important tool that we could use for excellent behavior and self-control. So that's what we like to do. If you have any questions for me while there's something up here, feel free to say, excuse me, That's okay. Students will always have to learn how to wait when two adults are talking. So it's totally fine with me. It doesn't bother me. I'm really grateful for all that you do and all that you are, and you're sharing your beautiful children and your beautiful time with me. I'm so grateful. I hope this helps, and I can't wait to have you back in the classroom. So thank you so much. TK rocks.